Fabregas has pinched it. Fabregas to Willian. Chelsea lead again. 3-2. Willian's got another, and Fabregas has made another. It's his 100th Premier League assist.
It means that I've been playing for a long time, and it means that I've been playing with great strikers, because it is always important to have an assist or be part of the play that gets you the goal. But if you don't have a great striker that puts the ball at the back of the net, then it's very difficult. And I have created some chances in the past where it hasn't been a goal and it will never be remembered. So definitely when you play in my position, or when you try to do the job that I do, which is feeding the striker and try to create goals for the team and for them, you need a really good one to score the goals to make it valid.
And Chelsea could break. That's a great ball. And Diego Costa is away here for Chelsea. It's Costa. He scored 2 goals in 6 minutes. And Chelsea, by the look of it, are going to take 6 from 6.
You have to adapt your game to depending the striker you play with, because some of them are quicker, some of them like to play the ball more on their feet. Some of them like short runs when you are in the final third. Someone like Diego Costa like long runs, like we can see the last 2.5 seasons, that sometimes they are balls from my own half, you know, a very long ball, and he's really quick and sharp and strong. So you have to really adapt. It's not the same thing to play with a striker like, let's say, Diego or Thierry Henry, that, for example, David Villa or Eduardo, when I was at Arsenal, that they're a bit sharper on the short move, on the shorter run, and maybe you have to play closer to them with Diego, with maybe even Van Persie, with De Bayor, with Thierry. It was maybe you could have more distance, but you know, the feeling that we had said it all.
Oh, and he's through here, Pedro for 4,
Yeah.
He's done it. 2 for Pedro, 4 for Chelsea, made in Spain. Lovely pass from Fabregas.
Special player for me. It's a very good midfielder. No? Your vision is unbelievable for the striker, no? For the movement. It's in the right time. No, the pass when you move is perfect. He's a player very well, good mentality, good character inside the pitch, more competitive. It's perfect for me. No, it's too easy for me for the movement when he play, but in 1 second pass the ball to you against 1v1 against the keeper. He's a very good player, unbelievable midfielder.
It always gave me pleasure that I cannot tell you what it feels like, but it was something that every time I give an assist or I score, since I'm little, I always preferred the feeling that the assist gave me than the goal. Then when I grew up, I started scoring a little bit more goals, and to be honest, it does give you a great feeling. But I believe that my main attribute in my career has been the final ball, and this what's been giving me the most satisfaction through my career, week in, week out.
In by Ivanovic, little touch from Fabregas. Oh, what a goal! It's the first weekend of the season. If you see a better pass than that in the next 9 months, I'll be surprised.
It's very instinctive, because sometimes you don't have time to think, it just happens. I know that, for example, the way I play, I will probably, when you look at statistics, for example, and you see a midfielder that plays in my position, same as me, and you will say, oh, 95% accuracy, he didn't lose the ball, you know, stuff like that. I will always lose more balls, but because I take a lot of risks. I like to play final balls. I see the striker on the move, I take the chance. I could play a simple pass just 5 yards away from me and keep the ball and play it simple, but that's not who I am. I always like to feed the strikers, to create chances and you know, to score goals. And I know that sometimes you have to play simple, but I know that many times You have to try and do what people don't expect. And I've been working on that for a very, very long time. And the Barcelona Academy, I was playing in that deep role position that, you know, it's not always easy, but you have to train a lot on the long balls and be, you know, accurate on the strikers when they are on the move. And as I said before, I've been lucky to play and to train with great strikers, with the likes of Thierry Henry, David Villa, Fernando Torres, Robin van Persie, Diego Costa now, you know, all strikers that they always anticipate the run. And I've always had good understanding with them. I don't know if it's because of them or because of me or because of the both, but every time I look up, they just feel confident that they will get the ball in front of them to score one-on-one.
Costa's been found here. Diego Costa 1-1. There's your sucker punch.
Porque Cesc es un jugador que tiene ese pase. Aquí en nuestro equipo no hay otro. Cesc no en nuestro equipo, pero en la Premier creo que hay, si hay uno o otro como mucho, pero igual Cesc hay, no solo en la Premier, en el mundo, no te digo que lo ve muy bien ese pase, no, creo que ya lo conozco, él ya me lo conoce, normalmente empieza a correr y no le miro. Cuando coge el balón ya lo sé que si hay espacio por delante o si hay eso, lo sé que me va a meter ahí. Entonces es una convivencia, ¿no? La verdad que sabes que si tú estás inteligente, si lo lee muy bien, que cuando coge el balón tú corres, que sabe que ahí tienes ese don, esa calidad de meter ahí. Sabes que la verdad que es un jugador top. Me dio muy bien con él, no solo en campo, pero fuera también es un chico muy bueno, que tiene un cariño aquí de la gente. Y la verdad que en campo se nota que cuando está marca goles, ¿no? Me busca siempre, tiene ese feeling. La verdad que muy bien.
It might be 2-2 here. Deflected, it's in! What a turnaround! Cesc Fabregas!
Well, I'm very grateful for him to say that. Obviously, you know, Diego has been a very important player for Chelsea and for Atletico Madrid in the last 5-6 years, and he's been one of the top strikers in the world. I have a fantastic connection with him, not only on the pitch, also off the pitch. I consider him my friend. You know, he's a great guy, and also on the pitch, I like to play with winners, and he's definitely one of them. And of course, if he's a guy that you understand so well, and when you pass him the ball, he scores many percentage of your passes, then fantastic.
It's Diego Costa! Oh, what a goal!
Sometimes you don't know why, but with certain players, it just comes naturally. And with Diego, I must say as well, since day one, because we played against each other in Spain, but we didn't really know each other. And I remember on our debut, actually, we had our first connection and we scored a goal. I remember also our first training with Chelsea, a little ball over the top. And I remember Fernando Torres actually saying, yes, that's what we need, and stuff like that, you know, which made me very happy, actually. And it was with Diego as well. So since day one, the connection was there, and hopefully, you know, for Chelsea, it's been great.
Floated in, great ball, and it's headed in by Kurt Zouma!
I don't think my physical abilities are not the best. I'm not the quickest, I'm not the strongest, I'm not the sharpest, you know, so I don't jump a lot. So you have to be ahead of the game. You have to be ahead of everyone if a player like me wants to succeed in football, and that's what sometimes makes me very proud, because football right now, you see every day less talent and more power and more players running around. That's why I know that to be a football player today, if you are very strong or you run a lot or stuff like that, it's easier, you know. And today the talented players, sometimes it's more difficult for them to succeed nowadays, because everyone wants to win, and to win sometimes you need to be defensively solid and stuff like that. So I know that the talent I have made me, be where I am today. That's why I'm grateful, and that's why I work even harder today to make it even better, because football is growing in a way that before I don't think it was. So you have to be always, as I said, ahead of the game and improve and improve and improve and never stop.
Fabregas onto it and options. Williams one of them. Fabregas! Brilliant!
Cesc is an important player for us. He has great quality. I'm appreciating a lot his commitment, his behaviors every day. And I think he's playing very well. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased to have Cesc in my squad, because he's a really good player. And sometimes, above when we find the team very close, he's genial with his pass.
I can understand that there was a bit of doubt, especially after me not playing for the first 5 or 6 games after the new formation put by the manager came in. But I always believed in training. You can already see. I could see that you have a lot of players in front of you between the lines. You always have the wing-backs. When you want to switch play, you don't even have to look. Sometimes one touch, boom, you can change the side, and there will always be someone there. You are well protected at the back, because you have 3 players, sometimes 5, depending if we're with a low deep block or not. And there is always angle of passes, and for me and for my strengths, I think it suits me a lot. And defensively, we are very well protected, and I feel that we are defending in a very intelligent way. And as I said, I think it suits me a lot. Yeah.